Yeah, everyone came through training good. We've no injuries. Everyone trained today and reasonably high intensity session, and everyone came out feeling good.
Richie, having had the chance to review an extraordinary game, can we just maybe go through a couple of the aspects that pleased you most as a coaching staff?
Yeah, I suppose it was the way our guys dealt with the situations that as they arised. You know, go down to 14 men after 22 minutes or whatever it was very difficult. But they took that in their stride and adjusted their game plan accordingly and got on with it. And then obviously go down to 13 pretty soon after that made it even more difficult. But you know, they showed great enthusiasm to work really hard for each other. They never took a step back. They kept going forward. They scrambled really well, and you know, it was just a really positive performance, really, from our point of view.
Is it seemingly reached on whether or not to appeal CJ's?
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't make that decision yet because we haven't received the notification, the report at the moment. So we're in a situation where. You know, we're halfway through the training week already. CJ obviously hasn't been training with the team, so it's probably a situation where it's nearly a little bit too late already.
What's the management's view of the verdict?
Oh, we're disappointed in the verdict. You know, it's one of those things. The players got injured on the pitch, and we're disappointed for that as well. And it was never the intention of CJ. But I suppose the process that he's gone through over the last 3 days has just taken forever, and it's been very slow. So you know, that's something that has probably gone against CJ now at this stage.
Richie, you guys won at the weekend with, let's say, 14 men. I mean, how much more can this team give with 15? It's
a really hard one to say, and I think one week to the next, it's a totally different sort of situation. You know, we were at times we were a little bit lucky at the weekend. You know, South Africa knocked on 1 or 2 balls, got stripped a couple of times when they're deep in our 22, and we acknowledge that. You know, but you know, come Saturday it'll probably be a very different game. And it's very hard to sort of compare 14 to 15. You know, on the day we had 14 men and we managed to get the job done. I think we need to park that. From our point of view, we need to park that now and move on to this week and the challenge that will be in Johannesburg, which will be completely different than what we seen at the weekend.
As backs coach, do you take any credit for Andrew Trimble's skill as a flanker?
Firstly, I'm a skills and kicking coach, but no, definitely not. And Trimby wasn't too happy that he had to go on the scrums all the time. You know, even when he was over on the far wing at one stage, we were calling him over, and he goes, "No, put Earlsy in there." He goes, "Earlsy's about 60 kilos, dripping wet. Get over here, you're on the scrum." So yeah, he was a little bit disappointed, but like, the great thing about someone like Andrew is he just got on with it, and he got the job done in the scrum, and then was back out trying to defend the wing, and he was trying to work in the backfield, and then he was in for another scrum. So look, these things happen, and you have to be adaptable in rugby these days, and I think he just proved that, and he proved what a good team man he is, because he put the team over himself when he was in those scrums.